Good morning. Welcome to Monday, April 27th workout. Today we're going to start a 20-minute clock. You'll then begin a 16-minute alternating EMOM. On the left arm, you're going to do 10 snatches and then bring it right down into the front rack for 10 lunges. Then on the next minute, you'll do 10 snatches, right arm, right into the front rack for 10 alternating lunges. So the goal is to complete the snatches and the lunges as quickly as possible so that you can have a little bit of rest in between each minute. After you complete the 16-minute alternating EMOM, you automatically go into a 4-minute AMRAP of double unders. So the goal then is to get as many reps as possible. For the snatches and the lunges, you'll be using some sort of dumbbell, kettlebell, or odd object since we are working single sides. And then when we get to the double unders, the modifications will be jumping jacks, penguin taps, singles, or double under attempts. Once you finish today, we have 8 rounds of Tabata oblique reaches. That means 20 seconds of work followed by 10 seconds of rest in between each set. All right, to begin the workout today and get our warm-up in, what I need for you to have is either a jump rope if you plan to use one, and something that you're going to use for your snatches and lunges. And then let's get warm. All right, we're gonna start off today with 2 rounds. We're gonna start with 30 jumping jacks. 30, I know who's 30 jumping jacks, nice and steady. A lot of jumping jacks. Yeah. Once we finish this 30 jumping jacks, I want you to take the fingers lightly on the back of the head for 10 good mornings. Remember not to pull on the neck. Keep the eyes and the chest up. Slight bend in the knee. Do not make this a squat, just a hip or a hinge at the hips. After 10 good mornings, we're then going to go out to our wide stance or sumo stance. From there, we're going to do 10 lateral lunges. Make sure we send those hips back. Try and keep the chest up and the back flat as much as possible right now. Just going side to side to loosen the legs up. And you know what's going to happen after we do these 10 lunges?
Start to work out.
Nope. 30 more jumping jacks. 30 jumping jacks. Great form. Keep those arms nice and long. Good job, Craig. And you out there at home. There. 10 more good mornings. Chest up, just hinging at the hips. And this time, instead of lateral lunges, we're going to go for a reverse lunge, meaning a step back lunge. Ten total, 5 each side. Now what we want to do is just stretch out a little bit. So find some space in front of you. What I'm going to have Craig do is inchworm all the way out into a plank for me. Then he's going to drop flat completely. Push up with the chest. Hold here for just a couple of seconds. Stretch everything out. Then I want you to push back into a pike position. So butt goes up nice and high in the air. Drive the heels to the ground. Give me like 10 pedal steps here, going from heel to toe. Then what I want you to do is just drive the heels to the ground and come back into that plank for me. From here, left leg is going to come forward to the left hand. Just drop those hips, pick the chest up nice and tall for me. Good, and hold. Give me 3 hip circles. And then you're going to bring the left leg back and bring the right leg forward. Same thing here, drop the hips, pick up that chest, 3 hip circles. Then bring the feet back together, inchworm your way back in, hands to the feet. All right, now if you have a jump rope, go ahead and grab your jump rope. If you don't, that's okay too. We're still gonna do 30 singles. You can do this with or without a jump rope. Try and keep everything nice and steady, hands right out to the side. 30 singles or 30 single under jumps with just that small little base jump. Here you go, Greg. Nice work. All right, so now what I want you to do is go ahead and put the jump rope down. And now we're going to do 10 forward step lunges. Remember when you do these, go out about shoulder width apart. We are looking for the range of motion to be that you actually touch the knee to the ground. And then you stand up tall, fully locking out the knees and hips at the top. Then what I want you to do is go ahead and grab your weight. Take one more step back for me, Craig. And we can see your face. There we go. All right. So now what I'm going to have you do is 5 deadlifts each side with your weight. There we go. We are looking for both heads of the dumbbell to actually touch the ground each and every time. Chest to stay up and back to stay flat. And then take your weight object, put it to the side, grab that rope one more time for me. This time you want to see what you're going to be doing in the workout. If you're doing doubles, let's go ahead and go for 15 to 30. If you're doing attempts, let's go for 10 to 15. Penguin taps or jumping jacks, let's go for that 15 to 30. Whatever you are doing today for doubles. There we go. Show us some penguin taps too, Chris. I know you like those. So you're going to jump in the air. When you're in the air, you want to double tap the thigh to mimic that same thing. You can also hold a water bottle in each hand and just practice the spin as well. So lots of different variations you can play with that. All right, let's grab that object again and get reviewing that snatch. So we already did that deadlift with single arm. Now I'm going to have you do 2 deadlift shrug each side. Same thing, but now I want the shoulder to come up into that ear for each one, and then switch it out. When we take it fully locked out of our head, you could just muscle snatch and take it from the ground and lock it out of our head. Let's see a muscle snatch. Beautiful. Or you can power snatch, meaning you're going to catch in just that little squat and then stand up tall. So what I'm going to have you guys do is you're going to do 5 lunges on each side, but now I want you to add in the weight for the thruster, or the weight. Okay, let me say that again. 5 snatches each side with 5 lunges. So starting on one side, you'll give me 5 snatches, and then you'll put your weight in the front rack for 5 lunges. After you complete that side, you'll go to the other side for 5 more snatches and 5 more lunges with your weight. Touch the ground, lock it out. Touch the ground, lock it out. Remember, we're looking for some speed here. That way you have a little bit of rest before starting the other side in the alternating EMOM today. All right, you should be loose and just about ready now. So quick review, you'll start a 20-minute clock, 16-minute alternating EMOM of 10 snatches left into 10 front rack lunges. On the other minute, you'll go 10 snatches right with 10 front rack lunges. And as soon as you finish that 16 minutes, go right into 4-minute AMRAP of double unders. All right, post your scores on SugarWOD so we can see how you did. See you tomorrow.